Um, I'm back with another video. Let me just turn on the light. Um, this video is something, it's kind of about my work journey and my journey to building a solid work ethic and getting a solid work schedule down. Um, as some of you who've watched my previous videos know, I went through a very long, exhaustive period of unemployment, and there was an array of emotion that I went through while I was unemployed, and it was traumatizing. It's even more traumatizing now that I'm working again. Um, and I'm slowly I'm slowly adjusting to a new work schedule. It's a part-time schedule, but it's still very hard for me, even though it's not full-time, because I was unemployed for so long, and my body and my mind is not really used to working um, 25 hours a week, 30 hours a week. Um, so I'm really tired. I'm really exhausted. Um, and it's really, really hard um, for me. Um, some of the things that I learned while I was unemployed is that it's not so much about making money. Um, it's more about organized time. If you have a certain amount of hours that are organized per day for work, that's good. That's good health. If you're fortunate enough to have a good wage and good hours, then that's great. I don't think anybody should work over 40 hours a week. I don't. Um, if you're able to work a salary job, that's great. I just, I spent so much time unemployed that now that I'm actually working, I feel so tired. I feel so tired. Um, and it's a very traumatic um, transition. It's a very traumatic transition. Um, I did receive my second check this week, and it wasn't that much money. It wasn't that much money. Um, Definitely not enough money to last me to the next paycheck. Um, so I'm very I'm very weary of this whole process. Very weary of this whole process. Um, and it is a process. I haven't necessarily had a lot of help, a lot of counsel, and a lot of wisdom during this process, but I figured a lot of things out on my own, just in my own leisure. and my own thoughtfulness, I've been able to figure a lot of things out and um, discern a lot about unemployment and how it affects our health and well-being, and the transition back into employment, how traumatizing that can be to adjust to a new schedule and a new way of living. Um, I would say the most helpful thing is to have some type of restorative practice. Having some kind of restorative practice will really help the transition back into employment. Doing something that's restorative um, is the best thing to do when you're in transition. Um, and that will really renew your strength. Renew your strength. It will strengthen you to keep going when you feel like when you feel like giving up. Basically, when you feel like giving up, it will strengthen you to keep going. A good, solid restorative practice. Um, I would say strength is so important. And I know on my channel a lot, I've talked about restorative practices on my channel, but work is very important too, and you need strength in order to do that. Um, so they kind of go hand in hand, rest and work. And I feel that as a young student, it's been finding a balance between rest and work has been the has been a central theme in my study. Finding a good balance between rest and work, rest, work, study. So I hope that this is helpful to somebody, and that it's profitable to you. Um, uh, Not just profitable to you financially, but profitable to your spirit. Um, and yeah.